Dingo has managed to radio up. It's called in artillery fire. Now the Dingo's the sort of vehicle that does the sneaky reconnaissance. You can also do that reconnaissance in force. And here we've got one of the American Stuart tanks that was used as a reconnaissance by the reconnaissance regiments. Sometimes they even took the turrets off because they found that sometimes that visibility, you can see how good the visibility is from the Dingo. Sometimes they took the turrets off the Stuarts, they called them short-offs, and used those for record too. Now following up on the Dingo, there's the Daimler armoured car with its 2-pounder gun, and again there we can see there's firepower they can put down on the enemy position, suppress them, and also call in the main armoured force, which you can now see entering the arena, as we've got Sherman tanks coming from one flank. Far end of the arena as well, we've got our infantry following another Sherman to come onto the arena in the attack. M16, the half-track there as well. Air protection always necessary early on in the battles. Very quickly though, as we realise the amount of air power the Luftwaffe had just had been decimated so much. Very little air power there. Troops were taught to fire yellow smoke if they were attacked by their own planes, which was always, again, blue on blue issues, always an issue in warfare, recognising your own troops. Famously, an American armoured column got so fed up with being strafed by their own aircraft, they ended up using their M16 half-tracks to down some of the US Air Force planes. The American pilot, parachuted out, was captured, and when he asked why hadn't he recognised the yellow smoke, he said, "What does yellow smoke mean?" So again, however well the planning is, it doesn't always work. Now our infantry are deploying behind the armour shield there. Dorsets, they're going to go forward, again section attack, and they're attacking where we can see our Panzer III and the German Marder firing back, and the German again in machine gun position in the centre of the field. And there's our Dorsets have captured the position. But within the arena you can see we've got a pretty confined space. To give you some idea, the average tank engagement in World War II was about 400 yards, and if you look, if you can visibly see on the horizon above the trees, there's a power line to the south of the museum behind where that German position is. That's about 400 yards away. That would be the actual distance that tanks were firing against other tanks in World War II. Of course, in the Normandy countryside there were some areas, on the British area, less bocage, so more open spaces. On the American side, an awful lot more enclosed country, dense fields, lots of high banks, narrow roads sunken into the lanes. And again, from that side of things, remember as well, the British armour in Normandy, it was purposely trying to hold down the German armour. Montgomery's plan was to draw the German armour against the British forces, hence a series of attacks, Goodwood, Totalize, etc., where they were drawing the German armour in by, in essence, sacrificing some of our own armour. And that meant that the American forces on the right-hand flank could build up ready for what was called their operation, their main breakout operation, Cobra. And that worked very successfully because they had very few German tanks against them, and they could break Klaus going south, heading off first of all to the Cherbourg and the Channel ports on the western side of France, and then further south and driving around, marrying up with the British Commonwealth and the Polish forces at Falaise.